I think I've seen in Wings of Liberty, like I've witnessed this. Marine King, like like for all intents and purposes, dies to a six pool, loses all his building. He has to lift his entire base, and he manages to fly to a base with like rocks where the Zerg would have to kill the rocks to be able to get into the base, and he manages to come back from dying to a six pool because of mules and bunkers and the effectiveness of Marines. It was really gross. It was gross.
I got another example for you. I don't know if you saw it, and a lot of this was some bad decision making on the Zerg's part. But Damaga versus MVP in WCS Europe semifinals.
Oh, gee, I've heard stories.
Yeah,
It was funny because MVP was like giving him glowing reviews. Well, with Damaga, he just hit his ultra timing so perfectly and stuff like that. And meanwhile, in his head, he's like, "Yeah, I got your ass, motherfucker." What happened? I didn't see the game.
Well, the whole map. I'm hearing an echo now. The whole map got mined out, and pretty much Damaga crushed mech army after mech army with blinding clouds and viper poles and roach hydra, and MVP was pushed back to like one mining base with a bunch of planetaries and a bunch of orbitals, no workers, and as long as he kept dropping mules, he could keep making hellbats, and every once in a while he was able to squeeze out a tank. So couple of tanks and hellbats. Pretty
did
fucking
he
good.
do the Hellbat drops?
Oh yeah, well that was way earlier. I'm talking like an hour in. Like this was the whole map was mined out. It was a huge grudge match.
Oh god! And then the mule. Oh god, Terran.
So speaking of Terran, we do have a TVT now. The fighter coming out for Team 2 Pro. Very good TVT player. And then we have our reigning king of the hill, if you will, of the clan war, IGX Real.
Well, it's a TBT, so
yeah,
there's balances because they both have the same OP things. So this works out. Can you excuse me, Dole? I need to get a sip of water.
Go for it, Woozy.
Be right back.
So we do have the fighter coming out with an SCV scout. We'll see if he gets any harassment done on this Raxus building. Nope, just wants to see the gas of his opponent. Does see that a geyser is going down. His geyser has already completed himself. Walls off to make sure that no scouting comes out for his opponent. In response, Real traps the SCV inside and is now collecting gas of his own.
Uh-oh. What's happening? Did I miss anything?
Pretty standard so far. Both Terran players have gas, and both Terran players walled off. The fighter has gotten to see everything that's going on, whereas Real has seen nothing. We'll see if a scan comes out shortly, or if he's just going to go off what his usual build is. He throws down a reactor, and 2 Marines out on the field do kill that SCV he had. Another barracks coming out, and Reaper on the way for the fighter. So
He's getting that fast command center. Is he gonna like?
Oh, he's going fast. You see, this could actually hurt him, as we do see 2 more Reapers coming out.
Ooh. Now, what exactly? How many Marines does it take to beat a Reaper? 2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
When microed properly, Reapers beat Marines one-on-one. However, if microed properly, I guess 1 Reaper could kill 2 Marines because they do have that passive ability where they regenerate health.
Yeah.
Whereas 2 of these Marines are already pretty hurt. So.
This is. Oh man. So Fighter has brought out a Would this be considered an all-in?
No, he does have his CC already going down in his naturals, so even though the CC of Rill was finished first and will be in orbital first, as long as he keeps this map presence with these Reapers, he should be able to keep him from floating down to the low ground too soon. So
that's the purpose of it? Like, he doesn't really have to do any damage, he just has to keep the CC off the low ground.
oh, nice.
That was okay, finally getting some damage on it. Alright, kill those
Yeah, and good scout here. Real is still completely blind. He knows that Reapers are being made, but he has no idea how many barracks.
That was... Oh, I see what he tried to do.
That was clever.
That would have been really bad. So, for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, Rel, he saw that the Reapers were going behind his mineral line, and he tried to do a supply depot block to like corner him in there, but he was just like a pixel off. But that was some very fast thinking. That was a nice try.
Quick
And
wall
now
coming.
It looks like Rel, he does not like how that is going. He has to, at least, if anything, just see what's going on.
Yeah, well, like I said, Rel's been completely blind this whole time. Bunker already down for the fighter, a wall going down. He did see everything his opponent was doing, that he was still only on one gas, that he was 1-1-1 with an extra Rax. Yeah, we'll see if his response can handle the pressure that's coming his way. There's a lot of Marines and Hellions outside of his ramp right now.
Do you think he can really break up here, or what? Because what's in his bunker? Is it just Reapers, right?
Marines. He has Marines, and he has Hellions coming out 2 at a time. Starport coming down as well. These racks, and an armory. So it looks like Hellbat play is the answer for the fighter.
Oh, you know what Hellbats do?
Engineering Bay, on the other hand, for real. So it looks like he's going to stay mainly bio, with some Hellions mixed in. Winner saying we all know what Hellbats do, and that is kill shit. Yeah. Elevator tactics for real into the natural of the fighter. Lots of his whole.
Oh God. Oh, this is sexy. He did the what do they call it in Korea? They call it the manual labor push.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hellbat's out on the field though. So we'll see.
So I don't how
he needs to repair this command center.
Might be scared of this, or
I guess not. He's got
actually. Call me crazy, but I think blue is dead. Maybe not. Okay.
I don't know, dude. Terran's pretty good.
Yeah.
But then again, it's a Terran versus Terran, so.
Oh, okay. I think that might be.
Yeah, there's a parade push coming in from Real, currently doubling the supply of his opponent.
The blue, he has a lot of extra supply. I think that supply that probably would have been better in stuff. Like just now, he is like what at like 40 of like 100 supply or something like that.
Yeah, well, he went for that super quick wall.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I think he knew that counter pressure was coming his way when he scouted with the Reapers. That's unfortunate. Especially when, Real just kind of did his build and pushed. He was completely blind the entire time. So
yeah. That's unfortunate. That's really the only word you could use for it, because and then he was, I think a lack of scouting. He didn't really know that was happening with the drop until it was killing his natural. So that wall, all that extra supply really didn't do anything. The wall he made. So
yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why it was probably his downfall. 100 minerals for each depot. He threw down 6 or 7 depot, and like Tony pointed out, or My Little Pony pointed out, he was 36 of 80 supply at one point. So That's not where you want to allocate your resources.
Hell no. Especially if it's not going to keep them outside of your base. The only way that would help is if it kept them outside. But he just said, "Oh, well, 500 minerals in your wall? I'll just go around it." Ha ha ha. Aren't I clever? You didn't like that joke? Didn't think that was funny?
I'm sorry. I was reading chat here, trying to figure out who's going to be sent out here. Because IGX now has taken a 3-1 lead on Team 2 Pro.
What happened to where's Jungsu? He's our champion from last time.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Young-Soo Yun, who had an all kill last week against Clan Lex Liberates, Clan Lexel. I don't know where he is. Obviously not in the lineup this evening, but we're obviously missing him.
Yes. What is it? We're going to 5, right?
Yeah, it's a best of 9. So first to 5, or yeah, first to 5.
Uh-oh. Well, I would send out a Protoss, to be honest, because I think that is the only thing that Terran is scared of is a Protoss that they cannot drop and do all this ridiculously cost-efficient shit that
Protoss
usually wins them games.
Protoss is pretty good.
Yeah.
If I had to recommend some people, well, we do actually have a Protoss in the lineup who is outstanding PvTer, Philsby, T2P Philsby. Did they not invite me again?
Philsby, it's a cool name.
And Legacy also has amazing TvT.
Yeah.
And I think it is going to be Legacy.
Alright. I like to bust Terran's balls about this all the time because it seems every Terran I've ever met is complaining about Terran versus Protoss. Whereas, we're always complaining about Zerg versus Terran, so it's like the only reason they don't like Terran versus Protoss is because they can't get these free effing advantages with mines and speedbacks and shit because this shit gets feedbacked. So tell them to fucking stop whining so much and learn to play straight up.
Well, it's got to be a love triangle, like Midsummer Night's Dream.
Right.
Zerg has to complain about Terran, Terran has to complain about Protoss.
And Protoss is complaining about everything, like, oh.
Protoss complains about everything, yet they keep winning.
Underpowered.
Yeah, just because they don't win tournaments, they get to complain. But if you check the world ladder rankings, I'm pretty sure like 8 of the top 10 are Protoss.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's just because the best players know that Protoss is kind of weak. It's like the easy race, so it's kind of noob to play them. So they choose Terran or Zerg because, those are the races that... Terran not so much, but those are the races that take skill. So...
Not that you're biased.
And then, they're surprised. It's like, oh, well... Well, it's because the fucking Zergs and Terrans always have, like, the highest level ones have, like, 400 APM, and you're sitting there dinking around making Colossi with your 10 APM and shit like that. What do you expect? So, I don't know. Oh, whoa. We got a Zerg? Is it Zerg versus...
I guess so. I was under the impression that Legacy was going to be playing T, but, I guess we got a Zerg versus Terran.
Okay, well, if this doesn't work, I really hope they bring out a Protoss because it seems like the only answer.
He has won currently 2 games representing Team IGX, and they are currently up 3-1 IGX Real. Representing T2P, we'll see if he can make some headway and maybe even a comeback or an all-kill or a counter all-kill. T2P Legacy.
Do you think he does? Can he do it? Well, I guess he's not now, but I was gonna say, you think he can do a 10 pool since he saw that that our Terran did a 15 CC last time in his last TVZ?
No, I think even then, he doesn't want a coin flip because 10 pulls pretty all in, especially against a Terran. He does send out this early drone for a drone scout looking for any proxies or anything like that. But